Guys, I've come today to tell you that you should stop comparing yourself because you're better than that. Stop comparing yourself because of you're better than that. If you don't know, my name is Lady C.I at Central of Intelligence, and today we'll be talking about comparing yourself. Girl, there is no point comparing yourself because basically everybody has their own purpose, everybody has their own potential, and everybody has their own gifts and what makes them unique from others. So why should I be comparing myself to another person? Why should I be comparing myself to you? There is what we call delayed gratification. There are some people that when they do something at an instance, they get the reward, while others it takes a very long time or it takes some time to get your reward. That's the reason why right now we have to start developing ourselves when it comes to being steadfast, being committed, and basically waiting for our time because our time is coming. So there is no point to rush, there's no point for the haste. So today I'll also be talking about the reasons why most people find themselves in that shallow part where they compare themselves. Is as a result of maybe their family backgrounds, maybe their friends, and also maybe the environment in which they grew up in. Yes, so let me talk about the family. The family is the basic unit of socialization. Yes, and guys, this family being a basic unit of socialization is the fundamental area where a character is built and where a behavior is built. True, know that. And you know that this comparing stuff is actually linked to your self-confidence also. It's also linked to your self-esteem. A house where they did not actually build you to know that you are special. A house where you were not really built to know that you are more than enough. A house where you were not really built to know that there is a time for everyone. Actually, this comparison can also be a limitation. It can be picked up there. Another part is your friendship zone. When your friends are actually always speaking down on you, when your friendship unit, your friendship zone, they are not actually speaking positivity, they're not pushing you to your limits, they're not letting you know that your time is going to come and we are going to celebrate you. Yes, so also this environment also poses a very huge factor. It's also a huge factor. Let me take you an instance. This environment, I can compare a country to another. In a country where there is less development and another where they have moved forward to more like an industrialized nation, and one which is more like still backward, that your environment affects you. And when you compare yourself to your present environment, you tend to find out that you will do less or you'll be limited. But when you think and you be like, oh, I want to push myself to my limits, I want to move forward, because basically there is no limitation to yourself, you understand? So when you push yourself and you tell yourself no, regardless of comparing yourself to your environment, you see where you move towards, you see who you become actually. So another thing I want to talk about is the consequences of comparing yourself. The consequences this cannot be overemphasized. The consequences of comparing yourself to another person is that it makes you shy, it brings about low confidence, and it also makes you disappointed in yourself. It makes you disappointed in yourself, and at the end of the day you now give up on yourself, you give up on your goals, you give up on your purpose. And guys, I see, if there is anything that wants to actually make you go close to disappointing yourself, I say no. Shun it off. Say no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to compare myself to another. We all are running a different race. We all are doing something different, and we come from a different background. So why should I compare myself to my neighbor? Why should I compare myself to my friends? So basically, we shouldn't compare ourselves. So guys, I'm about to draw the curtain to this video. But before I draw the curtain to this video, I just want us to know that the steps to avoid comparison. The step that I would say is that you speak to yourself. When I mean speak to yourself, give yourself words of affirmations. Words: I am better, I am good, I am more than what I see now. There is where I'm going to. I have more. This little effort I'm putting is going to take me somewhere. And no matter how, you understand, no matter how things are delayed right now, I know I'm going to get a result. The next step is to put yourself, guys, When we say put yourself first, it does not mean you should be selfish, right? It does not mean you should be selfish. Putting yourself simply means respecting yourself, understanding yourself, and knowing that your time will come. Knowing that your time will come, basically. So guys, I know with this video it is going to take us to another new dimension, another new phase of our lives, basically. So in essence, what I've talked about so far is the step-by-step way that I gave actually 2 steps in which we can actually break out of this comparison, because this comparison is more like a cage. It's more like a cage, because once you start doing that, my dear, you are going nowhere. Once you start doing that, you'll be limited, actually. So there is a difference there is actually a difference between comparing yourself and seeing the positivity in someone, seeing the things that you admire in someone and working towards it. There is actually a very big difference, and that is very different from comparing yourself. So in the next video I'm going to be posting, I'm going to talk more on how you know that you are not comparing yourself, how to know that there is a difference between comparing yourself and seeing the positivity in someone and admiring it and emulating that. So guys, I've come to the end of this video. I draw the curtain. So I draw the curtain. So I say thanks guys for watching. Thanks guys for watching. Please share this video to everyone, your friends, your family, your people in your environment, basically, and let them know that there is no point comparing yourself, because there is a time for you. So watch my video that will be coming up just next. Thanks guys, thanks for watching. I really love you, fam. Thank you so much, and bye.